1906 Australasian Championships Men's Tennis, Christchurch, NZ. All NZ final. Antony Wilding beats Francis Fisher 6-0, 6-4, 6-4. In 1918 Kid Gleason replaces Pants Rowland as Chicago White Sox manager, reach World Series, but lose in the Black Sox betting scandal. Gleason not involved. In 1920 Victorian all-rounder Roy Park makes Test cricket debut for Australia v England in second Test in Melbourne, bowled by Harry Howell for a first ball golden duck in his first and only Test innings. In 1921 Australasian Championships Men's Tennis, Perth Australian Rhys Gemmell beats countryman Alf Hedeman 7-5, 6-1, 6-4. In 1945, before the biggest Adelaide Oval crowd of the season, acting maestro Don Bradman scores his first post-WW2 century. 112 for South Australia v Australian services. Shoemaker and Calmon end year tied 1950. American thoroughbred jockeys Bill Shoemaker and Joe Calmon end the year tied, leading the nation with record 388 wins. Nardico vs. LaMotta 1952 Danny Nardico stops former world middleweight champion Jake LaMotta in 7 rounds in a light heavyweight non-title bout in Coral Gables, Florida. LaMotta is knocked down for the only time in his career, his corner-stopping fight after the round. In 1952 Davis Cup Men's Tennis, Memorial Drive, Adelaide, Vic Seixas beats Ken McGregor in 4 sets, but Australia retains title for 3rd straight year, beats US 4-1 in Adelaide. 1953 42nd Davis Cup Australia beats USA in Melbourne 3-2. In 1953 American jockey Bill Shoemaker shatters record, riding 485 winners in a year. 1958 47th Davis Cup, USA beats Australia in Brisbane 3-2. In 1958 Bill Shoemaker first jockey to win National Riding Championship 4 times. In 1961 National Football League Championship, City Stadium, Green Bay Packers, shut out NY Giants 37-0, first of 5 NFL titles won in 7 season span by Packers, and head coach, Vince Lombardi. In 1962 American Basketball League announces suspension of operation. In 1966 Test cricket debut of Bishen Singh Bedi, India v WI Calcutta, 2-92. 1967 first NBA game at Great Western Forum, LA Lakers beat Houston 147-118. Raiders beat Oilers 1967 AFL Championship, Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland. Oakland Raiders beat Houston Oilers 40-7. George Blander 4 field goals for Raiders in Club S first AFL Championship. In 1967 NFL Championship, Lambeau Field, Green Bay Packers beat Dallas Cowboys 21-17. The Ice Bowl, -13F. In 1968 New York Jets win AFL Championship. In 1970 would have been start of Eng Test Cricket at MCG, washed out. 1970 239th Sugar Bowl, 2 Oklahoma beats 5 Penn State, 14-0. In 1972 AFC Championship, 3 Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh Miami Dolphins beat Pittsburgh Steelers, 21-7. In 1972 NFC Championship, RFK Stadium, Washington, D.C. Washington Redskins beat Dallas Cowboys 26-3. 1973 40th Sugar Bowl, 3 Notre Dame beats 1 Alabama, 24-23. 1974 41st Sugar Bowl, 8 Nebraska beats 18 Florida, 13-10. In 1974 Ballon d'Or, Ajax forward Johan Cruyff wins back-to-back awards and his 3rd overall. For Best European Football Player ahead of Bayern Munich defender Franz Beckenbauer and Ledger Warsaw midfielder Kazimierz Deyna. In 1974 New York Yankees signed Cy Young Award winner Jim Catfish Hunter for 5 years for a record $3.75 million from the Oakland Raiders. 1975 42nd Sugar Bowl, 3 Alabama beats 7 Penn State, 13-6. In 1977 Australian Open Men's Tennis, American beaters Jerry Lates wins his first and only Grand Slam event, beats Englishman John Lloyd 6-3, 7-6, 5-7, 3-6, 6-2. In 1980 NY Islanders greatest shutout margin 9-0 vs Chicago Blackhawks. In 1984 Test cricket debut of Mohammad Azharuddin, v England at Calcutta. In 1988 a heavy, dense fog rolls over Soldier Field in Chicago during the second quarter of the Bears vs. Eagles NFC divisional playoff game, cutting visibility to 15 to 20 yards in a game known as the Fog Bowl. Bears win 20-12. Lemieux's famous 1988 Pittsburgh NHL center Mario Lemieux accounts for all his team's goals in Penguins' 8-6 win over the NJ Devils, famously scores 5 goals, each in a different way. Even strength, power play, short-handed, penalty shot and empty net, also 3 assists. Desormeaux sets record 1989 jockey Kent Desormeaux sets a record with 598 wins in a single year. In 1991 Daniel R. McCarthy elected NY Yankee managing general partner. In 1991 J. Donald Crump resigns as CFL commissioner. 1995 62nd Sugar Bowl, 13 Virginia Tech beats 9 Texas, 28-10. In 1995 Matthew Elliott scores separate cricket century same day for Victoria. 1996 63rd Orange Bowl, 6 Nebraska beats 10 Virginia Tech, 41-21. 1997 27th Fiesta Bowl, 10 Kansas State beats 14 Syracuse, 35-18. 1997 72-year-old Marv Levy retires as coach of the NFL Buffalo Bills after 12 seasons, including 4 consecutive losing Super Bowl appearances. In 1997 Buffalo's Czech NHL goalie Dominik Hasek stops 36 shots for his 27th career shutout in Sabres' 3-0 win over Ottawa Senators, his 6th shutout in month of December. First since George Hainsworth in 1928-29. To achieve the feat. In 2006 the final contest at the old Lansdowne Road Stadium in Dublin is a rugby match with Leinster beating Ulster 20-12 in a Celtic League game. 2014 44th Fiesta Bowl, 20 Boise State beats 10 Arizona, 38-30. 2014 81st Orange Bowl, 10 Georgia Tech beats 8 Mississippi State, 49-34. 2015 82nd Orange Bowl, 1 Clemson beats 4 Oklahoma, 37-17. In 2017 Cleveland Browns crashed to a 28-24 loss to Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field to become only the second team in NFL history to finish season with 0-16 record. In 2018 Houston guard James Harden scores 43 points in Rockets' 113-101 win over Memphis Grizzlies, 4th straight NBA game with 40 points and 8th straight with 35, joins